I have a question about multiple broadening formations. I see you will often have more than one on your charts, but there are some stratters that have 8,000 lines on their chart. What are your thoughts on that? Well, a while back, and I've been meaning to do this with TrendSpider, but a while back, I had a guy named Scrooge that was building a broadening formation drawer, and he called it Triangle. And he was like, the problem is like when I turn it on, like the screen goes almost blank because there's so many of them. And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna drive yourself nuts. And that's why I teach that it's more important to understand the phenomenon than to try and look at it as a pattern. If you're coming back to a previous range and you just failed to maintain a so-called breakout, you got a broadening formation coming. So, I draw them because it's fun. I'm like with the SPY, now you got this thing is higher than that. So you got your lower low and your higher high there. So I would say the most important thing is understanding that concept, that it's a phenomenon. It's not really a pattern. It's just something that happens. When you fail one side and you start racing back, you're going to test the other side. And that's why people who use support and resistance get stopped out so much. That low is my support. Is it? Bam. See that high? That's a resistance. Gone. So that's what I would say. Because I could sit here and draw them until the cows come home, because there's so many of them. But you just drive yourself nuts. And that's why we look at the longer time frames. I want to know the bigger picture. Otherwise, I'm going to drive myself nuts. Like, here's the 1 minute try, here's the 5 minute try. You drive yourself crazy.